Hey folks, recording this video just to kind of elaborate on what I'm looking at quickly. So this is US 500, and as expected, on Monday we started with the move up and the lows were in on Friday. So the bottom for this particular leg coming from from the 5670 is was done on last Friday, right? So a few ways to count that one up. That could be looked at as five waves down, so which means this was one, two, three, four, five, or this can be also looked at as a zigzag down where the first wave was this A and then B and then we had another C leg down, right? So it all depends whether the wave 4 which we have marked here is done or not, right? So if this 3 to 4 was done, then we had this A, B, C. If this is gonna go longer where we kind of move up a little more and come down, then this ABC will shift as like A, B, and C, and 4 will come here, right? So two ways to look into it. So based on just this, that whether this 4 was in here or will it be in here, right, at 5445 again. There are like two scenarios which are possible right now. So we are definitely into move up right now with these waves making a higher high above this previous pivot high, right? And now we are making a higher low. So this whole thing can be considered as one move, like a one leg, which is the leg A up, right? Or leg one up if the wave 4 was already in, right? So clearly 5 waves up, we are going back in ABC down for a retracement. Now, if the low was in, like the wave 4 was completed last Friday, then we are looking at this starting to create the wave which can take it much higher into 5700 or maybe a little bit higher, 5700, 20, 30, somewhere around in that area, right? That is if this 4 was in here. But if we are looking at this to become a little more complex and take more time during the earnings, right, where we just go partially up into 5614, 5615, and then drop again, then the wave 4 will be coming in here, right? So which means that again we do have a move up coming from this particular low, but the move up will be another 5 waves up, something like this, right? And then we can get another big sell-off post that, right? So this is what I'm looking at, the two options which I shared, depending on whether the wave 4 was in here and we are building another impulse up, or whether the wave 4 will be here, so we are just gonna do another C leg up, and we were just working on in the after hours for this B leg. C leg goes into 5614, 5616, something like that, and then from there we get an nice drop in the week, I think next week. So I expect we reach into this 5620, 5616 area somewhere in the next 3 days with the PC or the GDP data coming in the next 2 days. So that's what my plan is, that if I'm still trading somewhere in this range above 5220, I probably take some longs for the next 3 4 days, ride it up into 5600, and then after that we will decide whether we need to go short or just wait and watch and see if this makes some sort of a 1 to 1 2 kind of a sequence like this, right, to complete the last wave up, right? So be very careful. Don't have to be like overly short, considering that okay, yeah, this is gonna drop. If this moves comes in and after that we are not able to break this breakout area of 5775, where this base is now building, right, then then we are gonna go up. It all depends what happens when it starts to correct from this particular zone of 5620, right? Okay, hope this makes sense. Wanted to just keep it small, and yeah, hope it helps. Thank you.